Hey everyone, Ron here from Nytetrain Models. Welcome to Volume 6 of the Hachette Collections Japan Space Battleship Yamato 2202. Let's continue with the build. Alrighty, so lots to do in this episode. Mostly fiber stuff. These are parts. Got a piece of the hull. Some fiber. Stickers. Screws. Sprue of clear parts. A mounting bracket and 2 more brackets. Alright, so we got some fiber here. Let's get that out. So this fiber isn't glass, it's more like a silicone almost. It's very bendy, very rubbery, very pliable, malleable, something like that. So you got 2 really long ones and 4 shorter ones. Let's clear some of this out of here. So with this, with that, and this piece. And we are going to use... Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm going to use the 2 longer ones first. So, get my glasses of seeing +4 on. Alright, so what we need to do is we got a X-Acto here with a sharp blade, and we're going to trim this off at the ferrule here. Very easy to cut. Got our display. Ultimate Precision File. I think this is 13,000 grit? I'm not positive. I'll have to look that up again. So we're just going to polish the end of the fiber. Just so it's clean, there's no cuts on it. Buff it up. That looks good. Same thing with the other one. These files are, I have 2 of these, 2 of these. DSPIAE. I don't know how to pronounce that. Display, something like that. 2 of these, and then I have 3 of the Infinity. And these are made of tempered glass too. This one says super fine. I got 3 of those. A fine. These are really nice. I really like these. They do a really good job. A medium, a fine, and a super fine. I don't know if you could see that, but got different patterns for different. This is the medium one. Some sort of circular pattern on it. Really nice files. This one also. You can't really see the pattern on this one. It's pretty mirrored. They're made of tempered glass. They're really nice. They work really well. I really like using them. Alright, so we got our fiber taken care of. We're going to take this, we're going to thread it through here till the ferrule sits inside the hole like so. And then it says to loop it over loop it through and then pull it. And it should sit so it should sit at about a 90-degree angle like so after you pull it through. So I will do the other one same way. And there we go. We take our sticker. And it says about 4 centimeters up or so. I'm not going to measure it. These are just for identification when we go to put them in. Alright, so then we have to get this part that we did in volume 1. And then it says to cut off H1 and H2. If my head shows up in the shot, I apologize. This is really teeny tiny work and it's really hard to see, especially with these clear parts. And the clear plastic isn't all that brittle, like a lot of clear plastic is. It's cuts really well. There's a hole right here. And you push part into the hole. This is really, really fiddly. Looks like there's some burrs inside the hole. Let's see if we can clean them out a little bit. There we go. Alright, then we'll take the piece that we made earlier. And a screw. Let's see how this works. Put this right in between those two. And get our screw. That right there. And that is not going anywhere. So there's the two clear pieces we put in, and the bracket. Screwed down, and it sandwiches everything in there pretty nicely. All that just for that little light right there. So now we got this piece of the hull that goes down next. I believe, yes. So, a little bit of Loctite on it. Screw that right into there. And the next part, we're going to take the piece we did in the last episode. A wave motion gun light. Because it just kind of sandwiches in between. Like so. So that goes there. We thread this through here. And another piece of metal. That's right. Squeeze that together a bit. So. our wave motion gun lens mounted in there. So everything's mounted into the bow now. And we'll set this aside. This is what we got so far. Pretty heavy. All of this is metal. All these pieces are all metal. Not thrilled about the blue color. Really not thrilled about it. In my opinion, it's too dark. I would love to do a grayish color, a gray blue. But the problem I would run into is all this detail along the side here. It's silk screened on or something, and I don't think I would be. I don't have the means to replicate that. So you see that the fine detail here on the water line. I wouldn't be able to replicate that at all. I don't have the means. I don't think I have the patience. So we'll set that off to the side and continue with what's next. And I'm only going to do one of these. There's actually two, but we'll do one. Show you how it's done. Pretty simple. If I can pick up the fiber. Alright, so we're going to cut these off again. Polish the end. I don't put a lot of pressure on it. Just let the file do all the work, and it polishes up really nice. So on this runner of parts, got H1, H2, H3, H4, etc. And then on the little bracket that they go into, it says H4 here, H6 here, and on the other one, it says H3 and H5. So we're doing 4 and 6, so we'll cut those out. Six. And then I cut the parts out with the Bandai nippers because they're pretty strong, pretty sharp, but not as sharp as these. These are one blade. Once again, I don't know how to pronounce it. DSPIAE. And these are half the price of God hand clippers. And they work really well. I really like them. And they make a nice clean cut. You don't really have to do any kind of cleanup afterwards, especially on this kind of stuff. You just want a nice clean cut. Can't really see it on a clear part. And these can only go in one way. They have a keyway on them. What else we gotta do first? Alright, so then we're gonna thread these through, much easier than the other ones. Then put these in. So they can only go in one way. Little pins sticking out. And then, while balancing these 5 parts, we want to install it here. Feed the little clear pins through the holes. And we have an epic fail. Let's try that again. There we go. So, hold that place. And then once again, stickers. Yay. So there's that in there. And that's where the fiber's going to shine through right there. So with that, I'm going to call this volume done. A lot to do. I still have another one of these to do for the other side, but I will do that off camera. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you like the channel, please click on my logo to subscribe. Also, if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification when new content is available. So with that, thank you, and until I see you next time, happy modeling.